Preparing for the holiday can hurt more than your wallet. How you can avoid bodily injuries as you're decking the halls. The details are straight ahead. With the countdown to Christmas on and in full swing, lots of people are in a rush to put on the finishing touches on this holiday season. But decking the halls could leave us in a lot of pain. Here to tell us about how to avoid all of that pain and Santa spine is Dr. David Aguilar from the Joint Chiropractic. Good morning.
Good morning, Gigi. How are you?
I'm good. I don't have Santa spine, though. I think my husband does. As he was bringing in the tree the other day, he turned to me and he said, "Ooh, my back hurts." He's like, "Oh, take it slow."
Exactly. That's one of the things that we talk about is how much a Christmas tree can weigh. It could be up to 50 pounds if it's 6 foot, and then even just another foot taller is 70 pounds. So the higher or the taller your tree is, the greater the likelihood is that it's going to be too heavy to hold on to, because it's also awkward.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So getting somebody to help with that is really important.
So bottom line, I need to send him to you.
And have him get a buddy.
Right. Which will be me. So tell us, because you said Santa spine is kind of everything that we do to hurt ourselves, our back.
So there are so many ways that we can cause ourselves an injury over the holidays, whether it's decorating, like just, making sure that you have a small step stool to get those not quite so high spots, like maybe putting the star on the tree.
Yeah.
Well, not your tree, because it's 10 foot.
No, yeah, our tree is insane.
But you actually need a ladder. And so when it comes to a ladder, what's really important is making sure that your ladder has 1 foot of clearance from a distance away from what you're reaching.
Okay.
For every 4 feet. So that means that if you have a 20-foot tall ladder and you're trying to get to that top of that ladder, the foot of that ladder needs to be 5
all the way
feet
back.
away from the building.
And is that gonna protect us from not falling or from helping? Okay.
From not falling, and that's a really
not
important.
What you want to do.
Right, because we've seen people that have fallen after having tried to hang Christmas lights.
Right. And then the other thing too is, so let's say I do send my husband in to you and I go, okay, his name is Todd, and I go, Todd, you got to go see Dr. Aguilar. What's the first thing that you do with him?
When Todd comes in, first of all, we're going to explain, what we do with the spine. What we're looking for. We're looking for problems with the nerves, the muscles, and the joints. And we want to take care and make sure, number one, that it's appropriate for us to treat Todd. And then if it's not, we're going to send him to somewhere he needs to go. But what he can look forward to is hopefully getting some relief on that first visit.
Okay, and then I'm sure there are other areas that you guys are seeing too, where people, like the spine is causing that to hurt because they have pain in the spine, then other areas start to suffer.
Right, and you are actually, and also in the opposite direction, going through the mall and carrying a ton of bags. You're carrying all these bags and it's putting all this weight on your shoulders. It might be also off kilter to one side or the other, and then again causing you, pain in the lower back or pain in the shoulder. And so that's another thing when we're in the mall or when we're shopping, making sure that we take a few trips out to the car.
Yeah.
Not just, let me just carry as many bags as I can.
That's so mean.
Let me go get that IKEA bag and fill it as much as I can and carry it all around the mall.
Right. So what you're saying really is that we either need kids or a lot of elves to help us.
Yes, we do need lots of helpers. And suitcases too. That's another place where I'm very guilty of this. I tend to overpack and overstuff a large suitcase. You want to keep those suitcases smaller, 30 pounds or under, and that's going to keep, and a couple of suitcases is better. There's at least one airline out there that lets you check too.
Right.
So that's actually a really much better option to keep you, again, keep your back healthier.
All I'm seeing here, Dr. Aguilar, is you need to come to my house. That's it.
You got it. Let's go.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. And to all your viewers, if you are in need of some help during the holidays.
Where do they find you?
Yeah, number one, I'm particularly at South Park Meadows, but there are a ton of joint locations in the Austin area. You can just pull out your map on your smartphone and you just type in the joint and you're going to find some place that's near you. The best thing about the joint right now, considering the holidays, is that a lot of other chiropractors want to take the holidays off. You're going to find that we're closed on Christmas and we're closed part of the new year.
Got it.
So, but only a couple days out. So if you need some help, come on into the joint and we'll take care of you.
All right, say no more. Thank you, Dr. Aguilar.
Thank you.